What's up, guys? Welcome to another one of my videos. Today, today's a weekend. It's a Saturday. But there's something that's happening on Monday that I was a little bit when I think too much about it, I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm wondering if the right thing to do is to think more about it, more take myself kind of through the process of what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be speaking for my work. We're having an event where we've invited all of our business customers to come, and we're going to basically we're going to tell them about a product that they could start using uh, with their customers, with their own customers. So we've invited all of our business clients, or all of our business customers that do things like home improvement, any kind of home improvement. We've invited them to this summit, and we're going to speak to them about a product that they can start sharing with their clients, right? And that product that product is basically just lending. Like, we have a home improvement loan that makes it super easy to borrow money because you don't need super outstanding credit or anything like that, and the rates are super competitive on this product. And so, like, for anyone that is getting home improvement done, that's getting their floors done, that's getting walls done, that's getting any kind of construction done on their home, and they need money to do it, then they can just come and take this loan to do it. Anyways, if I'm being real, like, I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have extensive experience speaking in front of groups, in front of large groups. I don't know how many people it's going to be. I'm thinking maybe around 12, maybe more. I don't know. But I was at the gym today, and I was thinking about this. I'm like, man, how good would it be if I at least saw where I'm going to be speaking, so I can get familiar and comfortable with the area that I'm going to be speaking in. And unfortunately, I don't have that option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend maybe 10 minutes or so today putting myself through the motions mentally of being in front of people, and basically telling them who I am and what I can help them with. So, I mean, I do that every day, but it's normally on a one-on-one basis, because it's just like a customer comes up and I'm just focused on them, right? It's never like to a large group. But I remember a piece of advice that Jordan Peterson gave a couple of years ago, about how when you're speaking to an audience, when you're speaking to a large group of people, to focus in on one person at a time, and that when they're looking at you, you know that they're engaged. And I actually think I think that's such a great I think that's a great piece of advice, because if you think about it, when we get a little bit self-conscious is when we feel that someone is hyper focused on us, right? But if we focus on someone who's not even looking at us, then we focus more on what we're saying, so as to pay attention to what we're saying, and so in a way that will grab their attention. So you might have a whole group of people that are looking at you and paying attention, but if one of them isn't looking at you and you hone in on that person, even if from afar and they don't even know that you're looking at them or honing in on them, by doing that alone, you switch your thinking from thinking about yourself so much and what you're doing and what you look like and things like that, to what is the effect of my words? What am, you know? And so that's actually something I'm going to think about doing. Um, I'm not going to, because there's that whole, like, picture everyone is naked, or in their underwear, sorry. Picture everyone is in their underwear, and it's easier to speak in front of a large crowd. But I think that one's kind of weird, because it's not what's actually in front of you. It's not what's actually happening. And I'd much rather think in terms of, I'm going to look at each individual, and I'm just going to be an experience for them. Yeah, I'll go with that. Anyways, that's all I got for now. It's Saturday. I haven't thought too much about what the topic was going to be today, but I want to keep this habit up. There's actually a few videos you guys haven't seen, even up to this point, that I have not shared yet. The last video that I posted was like months old, but I never posted it. And so, anyways, I'm not going to let that stop me from creating more content in the meantime. So, I want to get better at this. I want to get really, really good at this. I want to get really good at being in front of camera, being comfortable with the camera, and also having something to talk about and being concise and freaking having like a punch on it. So we'll get there. Slowly but surely, we will get there. Anyways, I hope you guys I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace. Bye.